Step into the spotlight.
Hey guys, what's up? Underground Geek here. So I was going to do a review of Spider-Gwen, Gwenom Part 1, and the comic book was so boring that I honestly just didn't even care about talking about it. I don't like the style, I don't like the dialogue, it was boring, you didn't really know what was going on, and that's okay because you're like 20 something issues in, but still, like, I don't even think they knew what was going on. But anyway, so I want to talk about something. I don't know if anybody's has already talked about it this month, but I want to do it anyway. So we're going to talk about order numbers this month. What the order numbers look like for September, and what's top 10, and also what's not doing so well. So first off, let's talk about the top 10 for September in orders, not sales, orders. So top 10, you got Marvel Legacy, 298,000. Dark Knight's Metal at 149. Venomverse at 105. That's pretty good. Batman 30 at 100,000. Batman 31 at 98,000. Harley Quinn 25th anniversary at 97,000. Walking Dead 171 at 84,000. Wow, they just come out of nowhere. Batman the Red Death 81,000. Batman the Murder Machine 78,000. Action Comics 71,000. Captain Phasma 71,000. I think that was a reorder, Captain Phasma, because wasn't they already out? I'm not sure. But Action Comics again 66,000 at number 12. That's number 12, so I was going too far. But anyway, have you noticed something, the correlation with those numbers? So out of the top 10, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 DC books. Out of the top 10, you have 1, 2 Marvel books. 2. 1 independent, or 1, I think it's Walking Dead. I can't remember who does Walking Dead, IDW or something like that. So wow, it's kind of crazy, huh? That's nuts. And I had to think that Marvel Legacy was highly overordered, because if you go to a store right now, they've still got copies of it, like lots of copies. And so you have to kind of think that that was a big time overorder. Usually it's about 20% off. So if you take 298,000 and you find out what 20% is, it's going to be 59,000. So then you take that and subtract it. You're looking at about 238 that they might have actually ordered, and then from that, half of them are still there. So not very good. And I'm not trying to pick a fight or anything. That's just the way it is. That's, if you ask anybody, that's the way it is. Venomverse number 1 did 105,000, pretty good. And I have to think that people actually may have actually ordered that because they did no advertisement for it. Venomverse is actually pretty good, but then again, we don't advertise them at all. So from that top 10, you can kind of figure out what's going on here. Well, I forgot 3 Marvel, because Captain Phasma. That'll be an IDW book before long. But so anyway, so let's talk about numbers here. Let me pull these numbers up. So September, these are your top Marvel books. When you think of Marvel, these are the ones you think of. So we're going to go down the list, and we're going to talk about numbers here. First is Amazing Spider-Man. It's at issue 32, and it's selling 58,000. And it should be doing 108,000. Astonishing X-Men, it's the closest thing I can kind of think of as regular X-Men. It's at issue 3, 57,000. Spider-Gwen is a 24 issue, and it's selling 36,000. Nobody even advertises that. I mean, it's pathetic. I don't know how it's gone this far. Invincible Iron Man, the Iron Man, Riri Williams, is at issue 11 with 37,000 orders. 37,000. It should be doing, 84,000, I would think. Avengers, the flagship team, Avengers, is the issue 11, 33,000. It's selling less than Invincible Iron Man. It's selling less than Spider-Gwen. Avengers is selling less than Spider-Gwen, or ordering less than Spider-Gwen. Spider-Man with Miles Morales is the issue 20, and it's selling 33,000. All new Wolverine, you know, the Wolverine that's better than the original because of Generations, it's at issue 24, 33,000. Jean Grey, which was a stupid series that they shouldn't have done. Jean Grey shouldn't have her own book. I don't understand that, but it's at issue 7, 24,000. Punisher, which is a main character, 16 issue, is selling 20,000. Hulk, which is not to be confused with Totally Awesome Hulk or regular Hulk, which is actually just She-Hulk, where they took the she off, is at issue 10, 17,000. 17,000. Totally Awesome Super Mega Ultra Hulk is at issue 23 somehow, and is selling 19,000. Miss Marvel, the Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan, is at issue 22, 16,000. Okay. Iron Fist, which is a good book, which has gotten 0 promotion, not to be confused with Immortal Iron Fist, which is a terrible book. This is at issue 7, 16,000. You have to think that's because of no promotion. Nobody's even talking about it. Mighty Captain Marvel, the main character of this Marvel push, the main top dog character, Mighty Captain Marvel. She has Mighty in her name. Is at issue 9, not even at double digits yet, and is selling 13,000. Hawkeye, which is not to be confused with actual Hawkeye, which is now some random girl that decided she wanted to become Hawkeye, is at issue 10 with 12,000. Luke Cage, which is a great character, could stand on his own, is at issue only 5 and is selling 11,000. 11. Phone rings every time. But anyway, Luke Cage, 11,000. Gosh. Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, which seems to be very beatable. She's at issue 24. She's selling under 10,000. She's selling 9,800 copies. Okay, you know that big book, Squirrel Girl beats up the Marvel Universe, that Captain Cummings accidentally ordered when he was drunk? I looked up the copies, and there was like 500 of that hard book ordered. 500. So he ordered one of them. 500 of that book. America Chavez, the best character ever, is at issue only 7. And she's selling 9,100. What does that tell you? People aren't reading it. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. You know, I can't really talk about Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur because they got those digital sales and they got those Scholastic sales. You just don't know. We can't tell you what they are, but they're really good. They're amazing. It's at issue 23 with 7,100 issues. And I think it's actually a pretty decent series, but it's just not. It's not doing very well. And, you know, you could say, oh, the Scholastics, you know, it's great, but you won't tell me what they are. You won't show me hard numbers. So this is all I have to go on. And it looks terrible on your part. And that's pretty much all I got of those. I mean, can you believe this? Can you believe these numbers? Some of these, if you added 2 or 3 of these together, wouldn't do 50,000. That's pathetic. And then you got G.I. Joe by the awesome Audrey, whatever his name is, Mr. Crybaby, don't talk about 9/11 because you weren't there. It's selling 5,700 issues. I mean, that's Diamond's threshold numbers right there. Like, they would cancel you if you were anybody else. But let's talk about Star Wars Adventure #1 that came out by IDW, because, you know, Marvel can't be trusted with, you know, its own books. It's at #1 selling 49,000 with IDW. So you've got a book which is selling within the top 3 of these numbers right here. It's selling more than almost all of them except Astonishing X-Men and Amazing Spider-Man by itself. Star Wars Adventure #1. I know it's #1. It's going to drop. But still, come on. It's just kind of nuts at this point, guys. You know, they want to trash us on Twitter because they won't get on YouTube where where they would have to debate us. And they're so busy doing that, they're not selling their books and they're not making their books good. I mean, this is embarrassing. These numbers are trash. And it's because they have so many books. You've taken all these guys that are on teams and you've given them their own books. And you think because we do 100 books now instead of 50, and we sell each one of those at 30,000 that we're doing amazing. When actually, if you had put them all back on the same team and you were selling 80,000 a copy, you would be doing so much better. Like the numbers are there. Because if you took Jean Grey, Astonishing X-Men, and put them together, you're not looking so bad then. You're looking at 70,000 then. Why wouldn't you just do that? Put them together and have everybody buying the X-Men instead of X-Men Blue, X-Men Gold, Astonishing X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, blah, 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 blah. You know, it just doesn't make any sense. It's take America Chavez, put her on a team with Mighty Captain Marvel and a couple other people, sell about 40,000 copies. Okay? Get a good writer that knows what they're doing and sell a couple copies. This can be done. You just won't do it because you won't pay these people anything, and you keep hiring these people because of who they are as a person instead of their qualifications. And you want to pay them peanuts and let them sit here and virtue signal all day instead of actually selling things. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense from my standpoint. But that's just me. Anyway, guys, I just want to do a short little video and kind of talk about things. I'm kind of to the point when it comes to this kind of stuff. I just put it out there and let you judge for yourself, but it looks pretty easy to judge from here. But all right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Underground Geek out.